So here's what I'm thinking about right now. And this really reflects on. So these have been my wilderness years for the most part. It's been about a decade. Um, and that involves the research, that involves me pulling my head out of my ass, and some of you heard me talk about this. Now, and I've whined about this many times over. If people had kept up, taken notes, and just chipped away at pieces of what I've been doing and what I handed them for free and what I used to outline. Well, I mean, in the beginning, I wasn't bitching at all. In the beginning, I was just teaching you guys shit. And a lot of this was Instagram live videos and in person with some folks before I burned some bridges and other shit like that. Either way, if people had fucking kept up, yeah? So where I'm at today in terms of the research, and if some of those fucking kids had kept up, what I would show them in particular today is, if I'm not mistaken, I can show you the, it's hard to explain this in a way without telling you what it is. The boundaries of our reality, as it were. I can show you the grassroots approach to paint a picture, which you can use as a tool to understand how it fucking works. And this applies to anything and everything you can fucking imagine. From light to time to all the other crap, the guided stars, all that shit. All that shit's prepackaged in here because it sings to itself. It's not a horseshit narrative. It's not a bullshit outline our masters spoon-fed people. It's not a paradigm. In other words, it's not a rabbit hole that just leads all over the place and doesn't mean anything. There is order to it because it sings to itself. And it's fucking amazing. This isn't something I would just hand somebody who just started or who just met me online, you know, who's taken an interest, or at least, you know, they watch the videos, they kick back in terms of entertainment, which I'm talking about most people. That's what they do. I only know a few people who are taking notes, especially when I ask a question that can just process the information that I've been leaving online, which is in stark contrast. I know a lot of people don't get this for some reason, but it is in stark contrast to what you will find online. There's a lot of people just flapping their yap, but they're not teaching you things that are connected, that lead somewhere, that mean something, that reflect reality, and haven't been corrupted by the numerous paradigms, the narratives, the rabbit holes, the propaganda, the misdirection, the absolute fucking lies people buy into. Who knows why I just crouched down and showed you the floor. I think it's because I've been out and I've been skating and I got hailed on. Yeah, winter hail. Either way. This is what I want to show somebody. And I daydream about shit like this all the fucking time. Especially some of the people who ran for the hills and gave up on what I was doing. And some of the ones who took what I showed them and then they ran over to a paradigm, slapped it in there, started to corrupt it, and so I kicked them to the fucking curb. There's a few people who are in my YouTube. I should just say this too. In the event that you've left a comment and I haven't got back to you, I'm not always notified for one, but usually I try to stay on top of it. I do have multiple accounts. These are some of my excuses. But if I'm not seeing your comments, it's because I probably blocked you. I mean, there's one fella in particular who I don't know why he contacted me on the site where I sell books, not books that I've written. I mean, I just think that's low. I don't know. Yeah. I feel like that reflects on the lack of character. And, people talk about respect. Yeah. What the fuck do I know? I do also understand, well, no, fuck that. I'm a Pisces, so sometimes I'll draw a line in the sand, just like me saying, I'm trying not to teach you guys things until somebody answers a goddamn question, a test question. But I really want to teach you guys things, so I do this frequently. And I just show you guys shit. Which I'm not going to do in this video, so if you hung out, thanks for hanging out.